in the hot seat this week with Jessica from Florida Kids, and we have so much to say about training and why training is so valuable to the therapists that are in Florida. So, Jessica, tell me a little bit about training. Why is training valuable, and what do you all do differently?
So we brought in trainers this year, actually at the request of our occupational therapists. There is a really cool training. It's called BALA-VIS-X, like Balance Auditory Visual Exercises. And our occupational therapists requested this specialized training. So we opened it up to all therapists and we opened it up to teachers. It was amazing. It was a 2-day training, level 1 and level 2. What I found from this training was really reinforcing as to why therapists need to work together.
Mm.
Therapists, like you can't silo speech from OT, from PT. They really need to work together because Balavisex use the movement to connect and teach neural pathways. That is so cool. But you need that movement to create the processes to build communication, to build sentence structure, to build increased grammar, to build storytelling. That's all needed. And the motions that you actually do with your arms, with your feet, with like throwing a ball, catching a ball, and helping build neural pathways actually helps all of that development. And we all need each other in order for a child to fully develop. So that's why we love training. That's why we spent the money on a trainer coming to us because it's so worth it to learn to grow as an individual therapist and be able to take that to others. Next time we do this, I actually will invite more teachers because a whole section of it was applicable for an entire classroom. And then there was another section that was like the day 2 training that's really helpful when you're one-on-one or two-on-one. But I think that more teachers would have benefited from doing a level 1 than we had at this past training. So I hope they'll come next time.
For sure. And, I think there's one big thing that really sets Florida Kids apart from other companies is that how much you invest in training and training your team. And so, what about Florida Kids really sets you apart in terms of training and just that time and attention with SLPs and OTs?
I think that training and support go hand in hand. And so I have to remind myself to include all the support that we provide by having a supervising therapist, by being available myself to train new therapists or even seasoned therapists about things they come across that are new, but
Mm.
also to look at training outside of Florida Kids and bringing in people from outside. And so I would like to grow and offer more outside training coming in, but the support we provide, we always provide training at the beginning of the year to teach therapists about things that have changed, our processes, and allow that team building time together before the school year starts.
Yeah. We know that training is such an investment. And so, with Florida Kids, if you are looking for a new opportunity, want to become an SLP and work in the Jacksonville area, we'll post the link in the comments, but feel free to reach out to myself or Jessica directly. We'll put our LinkedIn here as well. We would love to meet you